One, two, three, four. All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 247. What's up? How are you? Um, we're here. What's up? Yeah, in the hub. Hope you're doing well, doing swell. Salutations, man. This week has been a week of just getting things done, making steps for the next thing. I only played 2 rounds of golf this week. I got a new toy. That was fun. So because that's the thing. So what's funny is this week, guys, I mostly it was work, because work and then the gym, and then I was like, you know what? There's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and it always takes me a good amount of time to eventually get the courage to do it. But this time it was so easy because I made it easy for myself. It was a really good learning experience as an adult. So I love playing Madden. I love playing golf on Xbox. These are the things I like to do. These are my fun things to do. So I've had an Xbox One. So I bought that one like right before it was like probably two. I would say maybe a week before the pandemic like really started happening. So it was like a week before everyone had to start wearing masks. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do much of anything. I'm gonna be able to barely go to the gym. Uh, I don't really do much as far as even playing golf. I was like, I don't really do anything like activity wise. I'm like, I need to have like there's nothing wrong with me having some sort of new hobby or fun thing to do. So I bought an Xbox One. Just got it from Walmart. I think it was like maybe $240, something like that. Played the hell out of it. Played Madden. Got Madden. Golf. Just played games. Just no big deal. Those are really the only thing I played. I have Grand Theft Auto. I have not yet beaten it. Which now in turn, now thinking about it, I have the hardwire version, like the hard version, the disc. Now I'm assuming now if I play it on the new Xbox, I'm gonna have to re-download it. I'm gonna have to start all over again. Whatever. It's not like I really got that far anyway. But it's just something fun to do. So this week, what I did was I was like, you know what? Or a couple weeks ago, I started thinking, I'm like, you know what, John, you should get the newest Xbox, the Xbox X, Xbox One X or something like that. What the fuck it is? Xbox X, Xbox Series One X. I don't know. Anyway, so it's like I paid 400 and I got the protection plan. So it ended up being like $473 for me. But I I was like, you know what? Let's get it. Don't even think about it. Like I'm like, how can I make this where it's the most easiest, simplest thing in the possible world? So I was like thinking, I'm like, okay, how can I do this? So I just started just taking like $20 here, $50 here. I threw down $100 there. And a couple weeks later, I had enough money where I was like, okay, well, let's go fucking buy this game. So I went and I bought it, and it was the greatest feeling in the world, other than just being able to like have the ability to actually just buy something that you want like that. Not just that, but it was the fact that like I went in there and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want this game. I want it. And then like they came out with it, and I just swiped my card and it was done. There was none of this like, whoa, now I got $20 left, or I got $40 left, so I can be $20 gas, and the next 20 is how I'm gonna eat. It's like, no, there was none of that. There was none. It was none of that. None of that. It was just, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, if I want it, I got it. So I got it. And then I came home with it. Ended up being, it worked for about 10 seconds, and then it just would not turn on. So I downloaded, I bought the new version of Madden, bought it, and then it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I kept trying to play it, and it would load up the first screen, and the whole thing would just turn off. And I'm like, okay. okay. And I was just kind of like, well, this is my life. I'm like, John, don't get upset. Don't get upset because, like, John, do you understand? Like, you're able to do this. This is such a easy. This is such an easy thing for you to do. There wasn't like you had to really work that hard for it. I mean, you did have to work hard for it, but you didn't have to like. There's no need to stress about this. Like, you have such a luxury life that you're able to buy this Xbox, this super expensive computer. So, long story short, I went back. I got a new one. It was like within the 7-day window because I didn't get the protection. The first time I didn't get the protection plan, and so I ended up getting the protection plan on it. Got it, and I was like, oh my god. So I was gonna get, because there was a bundle deal right now going on. You can get Madden, and then you can also get NCAA football, and it was like, I think a bundle package for like $50. The only reason I was gonna get the only reason why I wanted to get the NCAA was because I wanted to get the build a team. You can build a whole team, and so I was like, I really wanted to do that. Well, I did that, or I didn't do that. I ended up. I was like, I went online and I looked up a bunch of like, what's the new features for the new Madden game, and there's a new thing called build a team. Well, I tried building a team. Still haven't figured out why I can't like find it online. So, but it's all right. I end up just going and finding, and like, cause there's all these thousands of teams that are just made. So you different uniforms and fields and all that stuff. So I end up just picking one, and it's so much fun. But yeah. So I'm in the process of building a team. That's almost as fun as playing it. It's just thinking of a name, because that's what, for me, what's fun is about this kind of stuff. It's like building a team and all this stuff. So you make up the whole thing. So you make up a name. Make a name of the of the of the of the field. You make the field. You make the jerseys. You make the helmets and all this stuff. It's so much fun. I don't know why, but to me, this is like one of the most fun things in the entire world. I just fucking bruised my butthole. Oh god, that hurt. Oh, I think I played really well at golf yesterday, and my uh my swings are really well. But the thing is, like, I think I'm swinging really well, and I'm like jerking my back, and I just popped it. Uh, Feels decent now, but I feel like I'm jerking too much instead of just going through a solid swing. So I'm coming like in like that, and so with doing that little second jerk and swinging up like that, I think I hurt my back a little. But yeah, so yeah, my biggest thing this week was just being able to get that game, and so then I played it last night, downloaded Madden, played it. The the graphics are awesome. It's so much fun. It's just so smooth. Uh, and then playing, like, build a team, getting to play with a completely different team. You Whatever you want. That's what's so cool about it, is you can just, because really, honestly, in retrospect, what you can do is you can just go online on the game, and then you can just like look up, like, if you want like your mascot to be like a shark or a bear, a grizzly bear or something like that. You can have that, and you can just, and there's like thousands of different combinations of colors and jerseys and helmet. So it's fun. It's a good time. I'm a child. I feel like such a child, but it's like, well, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? So, but yeah, I feel so lucky, but it's like so much fun. It's just, and then I need to download golf. I haven't played golf yet. The PGA golf. So, but yeah, so this is kind of where we're at. That's what we're doing, guys. I got about 30 seconds I got to kill before I can have like a nice solid point for when I can do the video of the week. And what's so crazy is if I push laps on I also went and saw Gladiator 2 on Friday. It was after I played golf, and I was so fucking tired I fell asleep. And so I missed the whole third act. So I have to go back and see it. I spent $21 on the nice, like, it was the top, it was like the really nice coloring. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like CDR or something like that. I think it's like color digital, like recording or something. I don't. Anyway, but I got like this special thing because like the chair like changes, like the chair like shakes, and there's a lot more like audio is a lot better, and the visuals a lot better. It's like so you guys could just easily just be doing this, but instead of just making this be like the standard, you have like a standard, then you have this version for additional like $4, and then you can have like that it's like in between like a standard and IMAX. It's weird. It's stupid. What it is, it's cheap, and you wonder why people don't want to go see the movies anymore. Like, why would you want to go see this? Like when you're just nickel and diming people everywhere, and it's not as fun as it used to be. It's like it used to be such a great experience going to the movies, and you wonder why it's dying. And it's like then you know what happens if movie theaters die? Then a big part of this art form dies, and all we're stuck with is like TikTok shit. It's like not like. We can't let long form filmmaking die. We can't allow people's brain to be that dumb. But anyway, let's do the video of the week. Here we go.
He gets to open up one treat jar.
The missus is going to let me open up a jar. This is from when you switch to a different yogurt. So this one, I'm really expecting something special. Okay, put the rest down or else I'm going to go like...
Go crazy!
Yeah, I'm going to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's what we like to call them. When it comes out, it's like a Cocoa Puff.
Or cuckoo like Scooby-Doo snacks. Because you're like dog treats.
They're like dog treats. Okay. You want to do the honors? You open it and I'll smell it. Okay. Slow. Go slow because I want this... Thank you so much. I love you so much. I love you so much. Yes!
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
All right, so this is the first video we've done with this guy. So I used to think this guy was just weird, but this guy's just fucking odd. Oh man. See, that's the crazy thing. So it's like it was so weird. So like I found that video. Once I found that video, Instagram, all it thought this whole week was like, oh, he wants to see videos of like guys like smelling fart jars or guys smelling old panties. And so it's not even just like the fact that they're doing it. It's like the descriptions that they use. They're like, this is like a white 5'2", 110-pound girl fart jar, and it's like very specific panties, It's like, ew, that's gross to describe it like that. It's just like, what the fuck? But it's hilarious how, because these things happen. Like what happens with these things is that men get imprinted when they're young. Something will happen to them, and then that's the thing that they like, and that just it becomes that's the thing. And so for some guys, like they're either like we're taking a dump, and then like they were told like, no, why are you doing that? You can't take a dump right now. And they're either like, no, ooh, dump's so naughty. So they mix, they get their wires crossed. Now they sexualize pooping and bowel movements, and that's usually some people can get pissed on. And then I took psychology classes in college, so like you learn these things, and then, or what happens is the opposite, where like then you like think pooping is so naughty and so dirty, and you don't like doing it. So like, even like actually having, when you have to go take a dump, you don't look forward to it, and it becomes one of these things where you just don't like it. Like for example, like for me, I don't like large bodies of water. I don't like going into bodies of water, and it was because like I had a phobia. I got shoved into a tub when I was a little kid. I have a terrifying experience now with water, so I just don't like it. I don't like it at all now. So it's like that same thing where like when you see it, you just immediately get pushed back to the moment of getting having that moment of not torture, but that moment of terrorism. uh terrifying experience. There, that's what I was looking for. But yeah, it's just fucking odd stuff. But so yeah, so we should probably go to uh the what do you call it? Misconnections, right? All right, misconnections. All right, if you're not familiar with misconnections, what it is a thing on Craigslist. And if you're not familiar with what Craigslist is, it's a website where you can go and you can buy. You can maybe like rent like a studio. You can buy a refrigerator. You can maybe find you can buy like a golf bag. You just random stuff. But anyway, they have like the sub thing. It's kind of like Reddit where you go and you can like have like sub little things and like things, and they have one of them called misconnections where people go on there that they had an interaction with a human, and sometimes most likely it tends to be a guy interacting with a girl, and he's like, oh, we had this such great connection, but I didn't get your phone number. If you see this, let me know who you are. Love to connect with you. It's like because when you think of, oh man, I really wish that guy would have asked for a number, where am I going to go to try to connect with them again? Craigslist. You're not going to go like Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. Like those are the places that you would probably go to maybe like, oh, I know his name, I know what high school he went to, or I know where he works, something like that, and you're going to be able to try to find him that way. Craigslist, misconnections, not the place, but, hey, here we are. Yes, so, anyway. We're not going to do the best of this week. We're just going to do simple ones just from Kansas City area. So here we go. Dollar Tree employee, Kansas City, KC North. So there's like North Kansas City. There's like the south part of Kansas City, east. Like, there's all the different parts of Kansas City, but like North Kansas City tends to be specifically called North Kansas City because like there's a hospital called North Kansas City Hospital. It's like just no, because like South Kansas City is never called South Kansas City. It's called Grandview. Weird, right? Anyway, Dollar Tree employee, Kansas City North. We're both males. We spoke a couple times. You live in an apartment by downtown airport and ride the bus. I was going to see if you wanted to ride home some evening, but I haven't seen you in a few weeks. Interested in hanging out? Still weird, but it gets understandable. I know this one. I know this Dollar Tree. Woof. Okay. Okay. Voted at Resurrection Brookside Church, Brookside. I didn't read any of the titles, anything like that. I'm just kind of grabbing some as we go. I thought it'd be more fun. Looking for the lady I sat next to, waiting our turn to vote on November 5th at Resurrection Brookside Church at about 11 a.m. Regret not exchanging contact information with you. Found you to be intelligent, attractive, and engaging. Please email me and let me know if our brief interaction might lead to something more. That what? Email? Oh, this reminds me of this time. So I had one of my buddies. God, I love him to death. Still, God, I love this guy to death. So we met at the gym. However, gay porno starts. But no, we met at the gym in the sauna. Even worse. And it was something like someone was talking about something in there, and we kind of made eye contact, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because it was like some white guy, and he's this black guy, and then we started talking, and it was super easy to remember his name because his name was David, and my middle name's David, so it was super easy. But he was gay, and I'd go to the clubs with him all the time. He was kind of a shy guy, and he would go to the clubs and you'd be dancing like that. And so every once in a while, what's so great about the gay clubs in LA, at least back then, was that like women would go there and there was no fear. You could be, as a guy, you could just go up and talk to, as a straight guy, you could talk to any woman, and there's like no sense of fear. And it was almost like women were like, oh my God, you have a friend that's gay? It's like, yeah. It's like, that is so progressive. Back then, having gay friends was very progressive. Wild, right? Isn't it wild how now it's like just a normalized thing? It's like less than 10 years ago. Anyway, so I was like, hey, I went up to this girl. I'm like, hey, we started talking. We were talking for like 20 minutes, and she was about to leave. with her girlfriend. I'm like, hey, I'd love to get your number. Like, we go out and hang out sometime. She's like, hey, I'd love to, but I have a boyfriend. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, but you can have my email address. So I took her email address, never emailed her because I'm like, I'm not going to email you because this is not 1993. And I'm like, I'm not going to have this. I'm not going to have this kind of interaction with a human. I'm good. Looking back on it, I kind of wish I would have just to keep that kind of see how much of a train wreck that person was, but kind of glad we didn't. Kind of probably for the best. Probably for the best. Miss Drop. Okay, Miss Drop Lee Summit, sorry. Looking for the FedEx, UPS, and the Amazon Longview area driver that forgot to leave the paper. Okay. Okay, Hy-Vee Independence. You were a small little lady. Wouldn't small and little be the same thing? You were a small little lady, maybe 35-ish, wearing black sweats and a gray hoodie with house slippers on, and walked out of the store behind me. What? How do you know all this? And she was behind you. You just look so cute, comfortable, and cuddly. I know. Dude, there's space, period, space, you, like the next beginning, but then there's like, you look so cute, comma, beautiful, and cuddly. All normal. And then there's a big space and a period. I know this is a long shot, but I would love to talk to you. Your vibe for a Saturday evening was a vibe I could get with. Okay. All right. It's just like, it's not how I talk at all. That's not how I talk. Looking for the Asian girl Chunky. I swear to God, that's what it is. Looking for the Asian girl Chunky, Kansas City. We met years ago. We never finished what we started, but I still want to if you want do. Hint, we met at a club in Westport area and stayed in contact shortly after, but lost contact. If this is your, contact me for more information. What the fuck? If this is you, contact me for more information. What the fuck? So fucking weird. This is weird, man. Let's do one more. We'll do one more. JOCO. So Johnson County Community College. JOCO. 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 JOCO coffee meetup, Overland Park. Man for woman, bored today. Let's meet out for coffee. We meet at a coffee house, chat about life, period, normal, comma, decent looking white girl. Well, that's a little right. I only want a white girl, though. Not that chunky Asian girl that might be out there. Girl from Whataburger. Okay, we'll do this is the last one. Girl from Whataburger, Overland Park. Looking for the girl I saw at Whataburger. You told me you took my order, a plain cheeseburger. What? You should just be a cheeseburger. I mean, I guess you can get to change. A cheeseburger with nothing on it would be a plain cheeseburger, I guess. When I think of plain with burger, I just think of nothing at all. I just think of a cheeseburger with nothing on it. That's what I would say when I do my order. But anyway, that's just that's just linguistics. Anyway, you are a short blonde, wore a black headband, and had look like handmade tattoos on your arm. Text me number. I thought you were very beautiful. Oh man, that's wild. Oh man. All right. Well, that was Misconnections this week, guys. Man, chunky Asian girl. Okay. So, I guess we should do the videos of the week this week, right? Right, guys? Right? 5, and then let's do. I didn't even number them. That's why it was just so bad. Okay, so let's do it. Here. Oh. Here, hold on. Here we go.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make some scrambled piss eggs. So basically I got 2 eggs right here, and I got my piss right here, and I'm going to be showing you how to make my personal favorite receipt. It's pretty easy to make. You're just going to want to put some piss in a pot. All right, not too much. Once it's hot and steamy, you're gonna want to scramble it up. Scramble it up. Okay, guys, this is what the final product is supposed to look like. Oh my God, look at how good that looks.
It's so fucking gross. Why are people so gross? Why are people so gross? Oh man. All right, next video.
To a girl, so I'm not a, as they call it, a gold star gay. So I lost my virginity to a girl.
that's a term?
Yeah.
What is
Oh wow.
You never heard of a gold star gay?
Nah, bro.
Sounds like I really got to educate your viewers. Look at a gold star gay, and then there's a platinum gay. So if a platinum
I
gay,
think I know the
Okay, so what is a platinum gay?
Isn't the platinum gay the one that's never like they came out through C-section, so they've never even touched the vagina?
Yes.
Touched the vagina.
Ever. I never had a chance.
Yes.
I don't even about the pussy.
Yes.
About nothing.
I've never even touched it.
Don't put no pussy on my name ever.
Yes.
I'm clean over here, bro.
Don't put no pussy on my
name. Here.
So there's a platinum gay and then there's a gold star gay. So there's different. Gold stars come out the vagina.
Okay.
Okay. But a platinum gay comes out the
Diamond
stomach.
gays were never even born.
They disappeared. Fantastically.
What the hell? Oh man, it's almost getting time for the Chiefs game. All right, here's the next video. This one's the weirdest one. This is also a weird thing that Instagram's been giving me lately.
Honestly have endless examples of people around Wichita, Kansas, mirroring me and my sons inside our home and everywhere we went. But another example would be one day I was at home reading an article about apples. And then suddenly I received a phone call from a relative inviting me and my sons over to their house. And when we arrived, she had a plethora of variety of apples sitting on her counter. And when I asked what the heck is going on, she simply said she just felt like buying some apples. But then she handed me a gift card to go buy groceries.
Right? I don't know. It's fucking weird. Now this one, I'm not for sure I showed last week. I might not have. I think it was on my list of videos I was gonna show, but then I ran out of time, and I think I just kept it. I just never used it again. But here, y'all, here's a video. It's just so you'll get it.
What's good, y'all? It's my grinder day Jay right here. He just blew my back out in his car. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so sore right now. You tore me up.
My guy right here, dude.
Can we go
I'm
again?
taking him and I'm not fucking bringing him back.
We're doing all the poppers, baby.
Eyes. There's nothing in the eyes. That's what's so fucking scary about that video. Is there's absolutely nothing in the fucking eyes. No, like that's it. Like it's just all about cum. Next video.
It's unfamiliar. The Rubik's Cube has been solved faster and faster every year since it came out. And it won't be long before they can solve it in negative time, enabling people to travel backwards in time using a Rubik's Cube. The maker of the Rubik's Cube, Mattel, intends to use that to try.
I just think it's a hilarious video. It's just, if you read the caption on it, it's like, mom, it says mom, colon, it's like, please have a normal conversation at Thanksgiving, and then like me after one glass of cranberry juice. It's just, I think it's a hilarious thing to say, because I think that'd be a hilarious like scene to play. To, it's like, I don't know, okay, so like technically over time, like the Rubik's Cube is becoming easier and easier to to solve. So pretty soon it's gonna take no negative time to solve it. So then therefore it's gonna be able to be a force in which we can use to actually go back in time. It's like, what?
My son, and I am falling in love with him. He said, "Are you really?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "You know what? I was scared to let you know too. I am too."
We're both consenting adults. If it comes down to it, you know, it's just like the gays. They're you know, as long as they're over 18, everything's fine.
I asked him, "Will you ever date your mom?" And he said, "Will you date your son?" I said, "Honest truth, yes, I would. Because 19 years, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and I really want to be with you the rest of my life."
The first approach was actually me. What happened was we were hanging out, and you know, just talking, you know, just laughing, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I kissed her. Here's a real kiss. It had feelings behind it. It had a spark.
Sometimes I call him Hinojito, as that means son. Once in a while he calls me mom.
Gross. Sometimes I call him son. Sometimes he calls me mom. And I was like, would you ever date your mom? Fucking gross. Gross. Think how fucked up in the head both these people are. And it's just like a circle. At least it's keeping it in-house. Anyway, guys, this is the podcast. I'm going to start editing this. Try to get the editing done. And then we'll have football. And I have Madden the rest of the day. And I got some beers, too. All right. It was so funny. I looked over there like, oh my God, did I even push record? Anyway, I will talk to you guys on the next episode. All right. Bye.